Welcome back to Power Sports International, where we go to the Principality of Monaco. And it's not rush hour, but a round of the Renault Elf Europa Cup for the Renault 21s. And in car now is Jules Gouillet as the cars accelerate away from the start and down now towards the first corner as they then accelerate hard up towards the Casino Square. And Gouillet holding down in 6th place there at the moment. Up the long drag up the hill there, and at the front of the field a bit of nudging there, but it's number 21 Pierre-Alain Thibault at the head of the field. The rest of the cars file through in a somewhat disorderly fashion. And now Pierre-Alain Thibault holding off number 7 there, Thomas Saldana. Wolfgang Schutz well up there, and a good deal of pushing. 19 there is Nino Campani from Italy. Behind him 32 Jesus Villarroel from Spain. Seemed to be the main culprit of the pushing and shoving that was going on, but still at the front of the field, number 21, Pierre-Alain Thibault. So the Belgian heading the field, and the 21s proving as popular as ever. All the Renault series, it started off with the Renault 5 Turbo 2s, the mid-engine Renault 5s. Then they had the series for the Renault Alpines, and now the Europa Cup moves to Renault 21 turbos. Damage there for another of the cars at the back of the field is now into Casino Square. Comes the leader. Thibault still at the front of the field. Thomas Saldana still next up. Wolfgang Schutz then. And then at the back of that group there, number 11, Daniel Vitali from Naples. More pushing and shoving further down, and number 9 is Maurizio Salvadori, another Italian, and makes a dive there on the inside and moves up a place. Thibault now, down round the hairpin. Still heads off the attentions as Thomas Saldana behind him, and Schutz about the same distance behind Saldana before we get Jules Gouillet there, who carries the onboard camera, next man up. And going through number 3, Marco Spinelli there with the damage on the front of his 21. And number 2, Jules Gouillet there, heading the group in 4th position at the moment. As through there goes Daniel Vitali, and he too has a good deal of damage to both the front and the rear of the car, proving just how difficult it is to pass around the street circuit here as the leader, Pierre-Alain Thibault, goes around the station hairpin in car number 21. The Belgian now just over halfway through the race. Wolfgang Schutz there holding down 3rd place at the moment, and now back in car with Jules Gouillet at the wheel of his 21. House lining the front wheels there as he comes now through the tunnel and exits the famous tunnel here at Monaco. And there you can see just how hard the Frenchman's having to work for his 4th place. And pulls the handbrake on there to bring the rear end round as he makes his way around the station hairpin. So really having to work very hard indeed. Jules Gouillet there in 4th place. Rest of the field charging round, but the checkered flag comes out to number 21, Pierre-Alain Thibault, who takes the win. From in 2nd place, Thomas Saldana of Spain. 3rd place to Wolfgang Schutz, 4th to Jules Gouillet, Oscar Larari in 5th, and Bernard Castaigne in 6th.